this kind of goes hand in hand with some stuff that will make it a little bit easier. Um, Definitely have some kind of a means of being able to cook food. Um, this little cook set here. This is like a World War II uh, German cook set that I was able to pick up at an Army surplus place for like $5 or $6. Really good deal. You got your little pot right here with a handle, and it's all aluminum, so you don't have to worry about rusting. You might be able to find these somewhere else. They got some cheaper mess kits and stuff like that at Walmart for like $7, I think. Really collapsible, a little bit smaller than this. You can get those pretty cheap. There's your kind of a cup, or maybe a little pot or something like that. You can probably use, put a little handle or something on this, and then you have another pot here with a handle. That's kind of nice. So, and it all fits, in this just like this. And there you go. You got your little cook set right there. Bandana, you can use this, of course, it's got several uses. You can use it like a regular bandana. You can also use this to filter water and stuff out, like all the leaves or rocks or whatever that's could be in that water or whatever. It's not going to remove any bacteria or anything like that, but this will just kind of get to where you can put it in a pot and boil it. These are kind of a nifty little idea. I kind of like this. These little collapsible cups. You can get them for like, I think I got these at the Army surplus place for like $1 or something. They're like little 4-ounce cups, really collapsible. So they take up like little to no room. And then here's the lids for them. And you can also use these as cups too. So that's kind of nice. They fold up. And there you go. You got some cups. And well, you gotta have one of these. Bear with me here. I only have one hand for the camera. Definitely a hobo tool. So that way you can kind of carry some silverware, so that way you're able to eat. You got a fork, spoon. Got a knife. Actually, I think you have 2 knives on here. But it comes apart just like this, and then it has a way of going back together. It's kind of hard to do on camera. And there you go. Now it's back together, and it's easy as taking it apart, just like that. So, and that comes with a corkscrew and a couple knives and I think a can opener or something. That's kind of a nice little set right there. You can buy from Walmart for like $5 or something. Definitely good to have a good multi-tool. Leatherman is definitely a good brand. I've used this one quite a bit, and I got this for like $20 or something like that. It was a special at Menards, pretty cheap, but it's a good product. So definitely get you a good multi-tool. And for you tobacco lovers out there, definitely good to have some kind of chew, in a stressful situation. It's kind of a comfort kind of thing. But I got some leaf, and I also got some stokers. Good stuff to have. If you're a chewer, it's kind of hard to get that stuff, in shit's fan scenario. So it's good to always have some. And, the worst comes to worst, chew has an expiration date, but the only thing that's going to happen, it's going to dry out or whatever. Just add some water to it, and you're good to go. Definitely good to have an extra pair of clothes. Worst comes to worst, it kind of depends on your environment. But at the very least, one thing you definitely need to have is a couple pairs of socks. You want to keep these dry, and you really want to take care of your feet in a survival situation, because foot fungus and that kind of thing could really slow you down, especially if you're going on foot somewhere, depending on what kind of scenario you're preparing for. But definitely want to take care of your feet, so you want to have a couple of pair of socks at a bare minimum. We get a plain white t-shirt or something, and a pair of jeans. And I just put these in a space bag, so they're pretty well sealed in here, sucked all the air out of them. And of course you want to have I mean, it's kind of, you don't necessarily have to have it, but it's nice to have if you can find one, which they're pretty common to find. You can just get like a little entrenching tool. This just folds out. And this is how there's this little deal here is what tightens it up. But you can get these little Coleman and entrenching tools for like $10 or something like that at Walmart. They fold up, and they're a really nice item to have for sure. If you want to dig a hole or something like that. But there's kind of an idea for you. Things that you should have. Clothes is definitely, you should have that. Hobo tool. Some way of a cook set. A bandana is also nice to have. And chew is kind of maybe possibly a luxury thing. And you could also do it with cigarettes too. I don't know if I'd use a food saver on them because you'd probably crush them. But chew is really not so much a big deal. It's kind of that's kind of a thing you could possibly have. But anyway, and the last video that I'll be making for this little mini Bugout series, Bugout bag series video is going to be your food, and I'll show you that here in the next video. So, if you found this video useful, comment, rate, subscribe to my channel, and as always, have a good day.